All right, it seems like we are live, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? We want to do a very quick, fast, all about the hype episode this week. It's going to be mainly informative and for mostly the purposes to upload it to YouTube so you guys could watch later, because it doesn't seem like everybody's ready tonight, because they're all screaming and they're getting ready for Summer Jam. Even our staff members are getting ready for Summer Jam, but I do have two lovely ladies accompanying me tonight. I have Kat is Awesome, also known as Adriana. Hello, Adriana. How are you doing?
Hi.
There she is. I said, how are you doing, not hi.
Oh, I'm doing fabulous.
Good. And then we have Laura, a.k.a. Chica. She's joining us tonight. What's going on, Laura?
Nothing much. Excited to get some information out there for the folks.
All right, and you're also trying to get your camera going, because you console gamers and Mac users, I got the worst combination of technical expertise here. It's Mac users and console gamers, so we're going. All right, so let's start this off. Kat, do you have any personal updates? What have you been working on for Hypefestation? Let everybody know, because you got some cool things happening. And any games you've been playing, because I heard you might have played a recent PC game.
Well, I've just been hammering down the schedule for Summer Jam. I'm trying to get things under control so that everything runs smoothly. And the schedule I've made so far looks wonderful. I'll go into more detail through it later. But I played League of Legends today, which was really weird. And there was all these buttons and there was a mouse and I was really confused. Yeah, but it was fun. I came home immediately and turned my Xbox on and was just like, oh, Xbox. But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
And Laura, what have you been up to? People haven't heard from you in a while. You're always kind of like in chat saying what's up to the streams and everything's going on, but what's going on with you?
I'm actually trying to beat Watch Dogs before Destiny comes out. I've had this game forever and never got down to playing for it. So I am currently doing that at the moment.
Nice. And I'll just update everybody what I've been doing real quick, besides this Hypefestation thing and paying money for stuff that I know we're not going to have at the venue yet, so make sure we have it. Yeah, I got this new job, started a new shift. I'm doing 11 to 7s now, which is great. I've been going to the gym a lot, which is, I need to, trying to get that health game going on. And playing Nosgoth, lots of Nosgoth. It's in early access right now, so if you want to check that out on Steam, I will be playing. And I think that's it. Let's get out of these personal updates. We'll start the YouTube video about here. So let's talk about Cruel Summer, and I'm gonna toss that to Adriana, because the CGC and her staff are really putting that together. It's the prequel to Summer Jam. So how's that going?
It's going great. Yeah. The tournament is this weekend, this Saturday, the 23rd. And it's supposed to be a 2-day tournament, but I think I can do it in 1 day as long as I have good staff with me, which I do. And it's hosted by CGC, but
I have good staff.
Don't forget CGC and Hypefestation, because we're doing it together.
Oh, right. Well, you know, like we're helping out, but you're the driving force.
It starts at 3 Eastern, so we should have enough time to get through the whole thing. It's a double elimination tournament. Right now we have, I think, 23 or 22 teams signed up. So it's going to be a decent-sized double elimination tournament. And it has the same swaps as Hype does, the 4 Execution, the 2 King of the Hill. And it's looking good right now, and I'm excited. This Saturday is going to be so much fun.
I'm going to be able to help you broadcast, I think, between 3 and 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, like, unfortunately and fortunately at the same time, I have front row tickets to my soccer team. Like, I can't not go to that. Like, those are awesome tickets and they're expensive, and if I just don't do that, it's not good. So other than that, I'll be there, and we'll have commentators and hype stuff. So I'll hand the keys of the hype channel to somebody.
Should be fun.
Yeah. So are you confident? I got a funny. Are you confident all your rules and regulations and procedures are in place? Because every time we run something, it seems like we didn't think about something. Or do you think you're pretty confident that this is going to run smooth and nothing's going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, I've done quite a few tournaments, and literally every time I do another tournament, there's something brand new, something different that comes up that I have to figure out a rule for. So I've been going through. I've been thinking of all the possible scenarios, and
Oh God, it's Laura.
Genius.
Enter Laura.
Genius. It's so bright in here. I don't know what to do with the light.
It's bright in there, and you were just dark. You were like, we gotta fix this.
Streaming from my Eagles room. Yes, it's painted in Philadelphia Eagles color. You better recognize.
You're from Philly? No. Right, now we're good. Wait.
Sorry.
You surprised me with that. Like, just opened up the interface like huge.
Let me rock my Teeny Dragons colors. They're playing tonight. Little
There you go.
Series if everyone's watching.
All right, so I think we got Cruel Summer taken care of. You got 23 teams starting at 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. Double elimination, beyond time, and she's trying to put it in one day instead of two. I think we got everything, right?
Yeah.
It'll be on the Hypefestation channel and other various channels. We're going to share and host and do all that kind of good stuff.
Yep.
You have a mirror there, Laura? Like, you good? Like, you taking care of? You're like still fixing it up right now?
Cass said that her, and I was like, oh my god, my hair must look so bad. I can see myself in the little corner of the screen. I'm trying to not make it look poofy, but I got that Puerto Rican hair, so.
Oh, girl, what? Fist bump? Yeah, Puerto Ricans take over right now.
It's in its natural state, so forgive me.
Golden Boy might be showing up too, so we got like Puerto Ricans on lock right now. We run this.
I know. I blame you, Barbosa, not giving me any warning about the face cam.
I asked. I didn't say it was like, you're not on this show if you don't do it anyways. We got our next agenda topic is the Summer Jam schedule. Let's get this out of the way real quick. So we got a fun day Friday, Kat. What are we doing on Friday?
I organized 3 mini events on Friday, or side events. There's a 2v2 Nashers only starting at 6:30 on Friday. After that, there is a 1v1 girls only Nashers starting at 8:15. And I'm excited for that in particular. I want to see all the girls participate because we're trying to get more girls involved.
There's no reason. If you're in the building and you're looking at Gears of War, just pick up a controller.
Yeah.
Like, no.
And then also on Friday is the regular 1v1 Nashers only that starts at 8:30. And everybody at the event, you can find me and you can sign up with me and I can put you in. So it's Friday fun day. It's looking pretty good right now.
Nice. I'll just let you guys know, in the regular 1v1, you're winning an Elgato capture along with a set of control freaks and a pair of no-scope glasses and money. So you want to be there for Friday. Lots of good stuff to win. The 2v2s are not Friday, right? That's Saturday?
No, there's a 2v2, a Nasher only 2v2. That's the first side event on Friday.
How do you do that? Like, what maps are we doing and stuff?
Let me look at the challenge. Kenny helped me set down those particular maps and swaps. It's really particular locations for them and really particular maps.
Oh, gotcha. And while you're looking that up, I'm going to ask Laura. Laura, since you're from Philly, Friday night, if we're not doing 2v2s or they end early, what should we be doing on Friday night?
Oh man, we're in the great location for Hype this year, or Summer Jam, excuse me. So we're pretty much walking distance from Xfinity Live, which is pretty much a sports arena, not really a sports bar, but it's a huge thing. I'm actually going to link it right now so you can check it out and see what it looks like. Huge TVs inside there, and along with TVs, they have like 6 bars as part of it.
Damn.
So I'm going to link it right now.
We're the turn-up crowd right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. My favorite bar in there, it's called PBR, where you'll see the, like, Buckle Bunnies. It's like a country western thing, but they play regular music. Sometimes they put a little country music, but it usually set to like an EDM beat. It's kind of weird, but kind of fun. And in the middle is a giant bull, and they have bull riding competitions. They usually will get 2 girls. I'm trying to, sway the guys into going. They usually get 2 girls on the bull, little drunks, so they end up making out. If you want into that,
she's overselling this. What are you, like a promoter? What's going on? So I know you got a bunch more places, Laura. Let's keep saving that because we're gonna keep going back to you on that. So we go back to Kat now. She was talking about the maps for this Gears of War 2v2 and Nashers only. What are we looking at? Like, where do you go on the maps and do this?
So okay, there are 6 maps for this 2v2. Check out Clock Tower, Hotel, Mercy, Old Town, and Trenches. And there are specific locations where you're gonna have the team go. On checkout, it's gonna be around Platt, on Clock Tower, outside of the Nades near the truck. On Hotel, on the front desk, and H inside. On Mercy, it's gonna be inside the church. On Old Town, inside of the sniper area, and on Trenches around the top crane.
That's gonna be fun too.
Yeah, so it should be. It's not your typical 2v2. It's gonna be something different, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we're gonna have to go over a bunch of rules, but Friday night, if you guys show up early enough, we'll be able to go over those rules plenty, and nobody will be confused.
Yep.
All
and
right.
then the main event starts on Saturday.
Saturday morning. What time do these kids have to roll out of bed?
Well, the doors open at 9, but the first match doesn't start till 10.
Which means you should still be there at like 9. Hook up all your Astros, set up all your settings, warm up for 40 minutes, you know.
Yeah, this event, I want to run a really tight schedule, so I really need people to show up on time, get warmed up, be ready with their USBs. That's another one.
Oh, right.
The USB rule is incredibly important.
That's like bringing the name on your uniform, guys. If you want your name on stream, because I can't tell you how many complaints we had, like, oh, how come their name isn't on screen? How come they're this? How come they're that? It's so stupid, you know? Like, everybody was complaining. I'm like, well, it's not easy, ladies and gentlemen, because you're playing Gears of War on an Xbox Live, which isn't the most flexible platform to do that, you know, especially with DLC and stuff involved. So, bringing your USB drive is essentially just putting the name on your uniform. You'll be able to log into your account, you know, tag the internet real quick, and you'll be able to use your own name, and you'll have your own DLC and licenses, and it should save us a ton of time.
Yeah, and this is something that's required also as part of signing up for this tournament. It's required to get a USB with your gamer tag, with all the map DLC that you need for this tournament, which is everything is listed on our website. There's even a nice article on how to put it all on your USB. So this is required.
I'm sure we'll be linking that all next week constantly. Bring USB, bring USB. Laura, what are you doing?
I'm standing.
You're still checking stuff.
Do you want me to be honest? I had to watch you, okay?
Oh.
I was fixing myself.
There we go. That's going to get highlighted. All right.
And to finish off Saturday, if time permits, Saturday night, there is a 1v1 chainsaw, which is always fun. But there's also a wingman side event Saturday night, which is going to be very fun.
Oh, God. I think this is the one that the turn-up guys are, like, going to confiscate and make it their own competition.
Should be interesting. I want to see how people... Kenny and I have worked out the rules for it already, and we have them down. It's just I want to see how much fun this is going to be. You know, it's one of those fun tournaments, just like the 1v1 chainsaw. So it should be exciting.
Yeah, it's not meant to be super serious, but,
No,
you know, it's still fun and competitive.
Yes. So, as of right now, how I organize the schedule, we have Friday and Saturday finishing around midnight. Obviously, you don't have to stay till midnight.
Yeah, the main feature ends at 10, right? Like we don't start a main event after 10. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then Sunday is top 8, and doors open at 10, but matches don't begin until 11.
Okay.
And Sunday ends around 6-ish. And
you know what? Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? 6. Not 4 in the morning, 6. We're not doing triple elimination. Don't worry about that. We're not doing, extended series. Like, I don't even know. That's what happens when you try to incorporate me into competitive rules.
Yeah, I've worked around the schedule. I've made different. I've had like 3 different rough drafts of this schedule, and I have it down. It's solid right now. We're ending around 6 on Sunday. It's happening.
Nice,
without a doubt. And we're gonna have this schedule link available to the public. It's already been linked on the Hypefestation web Twitter.
Okay, we'll get that out more.
Yeah, this link is gonna be getting updated live at the event by me. With if matches end a little bit earlier, I'll be updating the schedule. And right now, all of the times on the schedule are tentative because we don't know exactly how many teams are in the tournament. I don't know how many. As of right now, how many pre-registered teams do we have, Jason?
We have 13.
13. This schedule that I made
Terrible.
is for, I think, 24 teams.
Okay.
So it's going to be edited to accommodate the amount of players that register for the tournament.
Okay. And I want to throw this out Saturday night if we can end early. We're going to be doing the Hypefestation belly flop contest at the pool. And if you don't do that, what else do we got to do Saturday night, Laura?
Saturday night, also along with Xfinity Live, which I mentioned earlier, which I also forgot to say has an outside bar. So if it's nice, we can do that as well. We can head over to McFadden's. I'm also going to link this in the chat. This is right at the Citizens Bank Park where the Phillies play. You don't have to have tickets to
Son
the
tells
Phillies.
me you get there often. You go there often.
I do. I actually, this is so sad. I feel like such a bad fan, but I prefer watching in Xfinity Live or McFadden's. Just because when they're losing, I can listen to the DJ or the live music that they got going on there. They still have TVs. You can go inside and out of the park there. But McFadden's is also walking distance from the hotel. I mean, you have to walk a little bit, but it's not that.
Yeah, it's worth it, so you don't have to drive, you know?
No, or pay taxis or pay SEPTA. And that's another thing about Summer Jam. It's right next to SEPTA, which is a public transportation in Philadelphia. So really, everything's just a short train, subway ride, taxi ride away. We're literally 15 minutes away from Center Philly, where you can find more bars. I heard that someone wants a salsa dance. Cuba Libre on Saturday nights has salsa.
Yo, Mavo, what's up, man? Let's go.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. It's a really nice bar. It's a good crowd, and salsa dancing is not your style. You can walk to any bar from there. We're in a great location. I'm so excited. And if we get enough people going someplace, if we get a huge crowd,
VIP?
Anywhere, which usually will pay for cover, or you get to skip the lines, and you get like $3 drinks, which is cheap for Philadelphia. So if we want to get that going, just let me know.
Absolutely. You're like the tour guide / like post-event coordinator / travel agent right now. Oh, there's transportation. Like you're ready. You're like, everybody, this is Philly. Let's go.
No, and if we were willing to go a little farther, my favorite place in Philadelphia is Manayunk. It's a little closer to the suburbs where I live, but it's just a street just full of bars, pubs, food. It's amazing. I usually run into Eagles players when I'm down there, so you know I love it. So just let me know the word, and I'll get it done.
And I'm just reading chat right now. Yo, Chubbs, we're facing off in this belly flop contest, man. and just for show, we'll go in at the same time. Just empty everything. All right, I'm going to stop reading chat. So that was Saturday night, and then Sunday you said we're ending early. We took care of that. I know Sunday night at the location, after we're done with Championship Sunday early, there'll be salsa dancing in the sports bar. It's a huge sports bar, by the way. It's like I've been to sports bars, and this one's huge and nice. So there's going to be there's plenty of bar space, so you'll get a drink, and then there's going to be the floor area, and then right next to that, just down the hallway, is the pool. But I don't advise going back and forth. But it's actually a really cool location. We're gonna have a lot of fun here.
I mean, you're right next to the stadiums. Of course, sports bars are going to be key down there. So I'm really excited about this hotel.
You know what I noticed when I was there? Because it's the stadium area. Now, I had one of the best sports days ever, a couple years ago. I went to an Eagles game with my father, and it was someone from work that he went with, and then it was during the playoffs in the World Series. So right after the Eagles game, the guy was like, "You guys want to go to the World Series game?" And we're like, "Oh, no, we don't want to do that." We just went, and this man had box seats in both places, so it was awesome. But it is super windy over there. It's it's like planes are going by, and the whole place just gets sucked through a black hole. I don't advise going outside if your balance is not too good.
I think that was when the Phillies. Were they playing the Yankees?
Yeah.
yeah, I totally remember that. And I hope you were wearing some kind of Phillies gear.
I wasn't. It was fun. I was protected. I was in box seats wearing my Yankee stuff. I was good.
Not a good look. I would say a prayer for you, but you survived it.
I'm fine. So let's move on. We got Summer Jam teams now, folks. Registration ends Friday. One more time. Registration ends Friday. That's registration. It's not like, oh yeah, Barbosa's going to open up the door, whatever. Registration ends Friday. We have to make a schedule depending on all the teams that register. Without that schedule, and then we have to also size out where we're going to be at the room, because Eric from Biggie Gaming is wondering like exactly where he's going to put us depending on how many teams we have. And because you guys don't pre-register, that's still up in the air. So registration ends Friday. Sign up. Get in, and then next week we'll have all the teams. We'll be able to talk about you guys and all about the hype. But we're going to save that for next week since, we have 13 teams now, and the conversation will probably be a lot better next week. Plus, all of our staff is scrimming right now, so. Next week, we're talking about teams, but you must register. Tell them, Laura.
I've been. Register, or you will miss salsa dancing, belly flaps, buckle bunnies at PBR, bull riding.
That's exactly what I want.
You'll miss Barbosa and his best Bane.
Oh, right. I have to bring the Bane mask.
True.
Adriana.
Yes?
Can you stress, like, what happens if they don't register? Like,
Oh my
simple.
God.
What happens if they don't register?
If they don't...
You have to go watch Marvel vs. Capcom.
They're
Like-
going to kill me if they don't pre-register.
Yeah.
Because if people show up at the door wanting to get into the tournament, I have to go back into the schedule, change every single time because there's another team playing, and it's just a really big pain. It would throw back the event. It
Actually,
would make
they have to
up.
hope that a team drops out or doesn't make it. Like, that's where we're at right now with these pre-registrations.
It's
So
pre-registration right now is crazy important if we want to run a really good event.
we're at 13, so once we get to 16, like I know one of the rules in the thing is I don't do refunds until we make it to 16 teams, so it looks like we'll have 16. So just in case your team breaks up or something, I'll be able to do refunds after we make 16 teams. But until then, you guys need to pre-register. That way we can have the bigger room. You know, if we have a lot of pre-registrants, we have the bigger room. If we don't, we're gonna be crammed into a room smaller than Winter Brawl, and it's not gonna be nice. So, I have after stuff. We've been actually talking about after stuff all night with Laura up until this point. Is there anything else that we're missing, Laura? Like, is there still something we can do, or you want to just give us a summary of like, okay, Friday night we're gonna do this, Saturday night we're gonna do this, and then Sunday, what are we doing?
Well,
Said
there's
everything.
only one. Like, I can talk about food real quick. Chickies and Pete's is another sports.
I
bar.
went there.
It's really
Biggie took me there after I went to go visit the venue, and that was
Please?
awesome.
nice. Please tell me you ate crab fries.
I ate the crab fries.
Thank you. They're the greatest
I
fries.
ate
in the
them. They were
world.
good.
That's another nice place. We can also head down to South Street where they have a ton of bars. It's not too far as well. You would have to take a taxi there. Bars, little cute shops, clothing shops you can go to. It all depends. If people get back to us after this and let me know what they want to do, I'll call up Xfinity Live or any place we want to see about getting VIP. But normally we need a good number of people to get that.
I'll instigate with that. I'll instigate that with you. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll get something together. You know, we're there.
Perfect. And the only last thing I can say is this. If you're trying a good Philadelphia cheesesteak, Geno's, do not do it. It was in the Geico commercial with the little lizard. Do not do it. Do not go to Geno's. Pat's I prefer, but still it's not even the best Philadelphia cheesesteak. So,
And
You
she's
can't
a
put
native,
it-
so you can trust her.
yes.
I feel
And
like
for sure, no Tony Luke's.
no Tony Luke's. Are there any questions from the chat right now? I know we're on a 30-second delay, but if the chat wants to throw up any questions regarding the events, Cruel Summer, Summer Jam, anything we've been talking about, let us know, or else we're just going to close this out and make this a YouTube video because we're just trying to be informative. Anything coming up? Oh, by the way, guys, Chica's here because she's actually going to be our side stage hostess. Like, we talked, and she's been following the community for quite some time now. She's been in almost every competitive stream, getting to know everybody, getting to know what everybody's been doing, where they're placing, what they're doing. So she's going to be entertaining you during all that awful downtime that we have. You guys get to hang out with Chica in between matches and stuff. I know you're really excited, Laura, right?
I am super excited. Sorry, Taney Dragons just hit a ball, and it's 3-1 with a person on first and third, as you were saying that. But I am super excited. I just love Philly sports. I am super excited to be the Puerto Rican Pam Oliver. I would say Erin Andrews, but she's far out of my league. Puerto Rican Pam Oliver of Summer Jam. To bring you guys some of the things that you do not see on camera. Some of the side matches are just as good or even better than the main stage, and I like to make sure you guys get that perspective of Summer Jam. So be looking out. Let me know. I love constructive criticism. So anything to make me better, anything you want to know, make sure to tweet me at OXChicaXO. I usually follow back as long as you let me know.
You're still there at that point. You got to do those follow backs.
I still follow, as long as they're gamers, I usually will follow back.
All right, I think that wraps it up. I saw some ridiculous questions, like Souls is asking me if I'm going to bring my Speedo to the belly flop contest, which...
Yes!
Which, like, if it's worth the stunt, like, if we get, 15,000 viewers, I might do something retarded like that. Because I want to beat, if we can ever beat Hypefestation 2 numbers, that would be amazing. So that'd be something to celebrate. But I don't know if that's the best way to celebrate. And I didn't see... I'm looking for question marks. When is Cruel Summer? Adriana, tell Glory D when is Cruel Summer. You forgot.
Glory D should know. It's on the 23rd, this Saturday. He's commentating it. But yeah, I wanted to do the same thing Chica did, actually. If you guys want, if you have any questions about the schedule or where you should go for Summer Jam, you can tweet me too at Cat is Frisky, and I'll help you out.
Kat is very, very responsive. That's why she's on staff, because she's great. So she's been answering. I gotta hand it to the staff. The staff has been great. There's a bunch of staff members on the Hypefestation Twitter now. Not so much our Facebook page. You guys don't really like the Facebook, so the Twitter's definitely been more active, and so the whole staff has been doing a really good job with our Twitter and our social networking there. And Brutality, got a shout out to her, because we're getting daily, bi-daily content on the website. I don't know if you guys read, but we do have a website that's hypefestation.com. And when people ask, hey, where do I go to sign up for Summer Jam? Hypefestation.com. Hey, what's this USB thing? Hypefestation.com. We have all the information up there, and then there's a search feature too, which you're probably going to have to use because it doesn't organize things very well. But go ahead and use it. And we're probably going to update that site after Summer Jam when we raise some money. And we got some really interesting things coming along the way after Summer Jam. Not necessarily all gears, but some interesting things coming. So that's it from me. I got nothing else. I'm going to play some games tonight. And any last remarks from Adriana?
Nope, just pre-register and don't forget that USB.
Pre-register.
That's it. Those are the two main things.
And then Laura, anything before we take off?
I think I saw Same Blaine with a question. He said there's where you can bring your own alcohol. That's what pre-gaming's for. You can save some money. And also, we're hanging out, getting to know each other outside the hotel.
Yes.
You get to see a whole different side.
Yes, people have to get dressed and look nice. I'm like that. You don't go down to the floor with your sandals and socks and pajama flannels and stuff. We got to go out. I like doing that. I don't know if anybody's seen my Facebook, but I'm always dressed. So.
Yes.
All right.
Put some smell good on.
Yeah, guys. Step it up. Step this Gears community up. It'd be really nice if everybody kind of just pitched in and just stepped up our image. We're not scrubs. Well, I'm not going to speak for all of I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I always try. And I have a good group of gamer friends that always try and change that whole stereotype thing that we have. So that's it, guys. I've got no final remarks. Next week we We got Cruel Summer this weekend. Next week on All About the Hype, we're talking about all the teams, the team changes, the team rosters. Everybody will be locked in. We'll have all the registrants, and we'll have more information regarding the rooms and where to land and where to go at the Holiday Inn next week. So that's it. You guys have a good time. Play some games, go scrim, and we'll see you guys later.